SLIT 2022 main intake for student admission starts now.
The leaders of Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Thailand, Nepal and Sri Lanka and the Foreign Minister of Myanmar joined the 5th BIMSTEC summit online today. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa declared open today's BIMSTEC summit in his capacity as the chairperson.
The world has faced its worst crisis this century with the COVID-19 pandemic. Rising oil prices, freight charges and supply constraints arising from the pandemic are causing inflation around the world. The economic consequences of the pandemic were especially severe on Sri Lanka. However, I am confident that together with the remarkable strength and resilience of our people, tried and tested over time, and the cooperation of our regional and international partners, Sri Lanka will prevail over these difficulties and engineer a rapid economic recovery. Striving to increase trade and investment activities within the region is important. Given its strategic location at the center of the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka is well poised to play a role in fostering intra-regional trade. We are committed to increasing contribution of renewable energy sources to 70% of national power needs by 2030, achieving carbon neutrality by 2050 and ensuring no new coal power projects.
Bangladesh's Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina remained upbeat on her country's progress.
Bangladesh is one of the top 5 fastest growing economies in the world. Even during COVID-19 pandemic, we maintained a 6.3% growth last year. Just last week, we brought 100% population under electricity coverage.
India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi also addressed the summit.
It has also become essential to give greater priority to our regional security. India will provide the Secretariat with financial assistance of $1 million to increase the Secretariat's operational budget. It is also time now to go beyond discussions on electric grid interconnectivity and to operationalize it.
The leaders of other countries spoke about boosting cooperation over security, energy and economic affairs in the region. The BIMSTEC Secretary General also presented his report. He spoke exclusively to Newsfirst on a BIMSTEC program to conduct 267 projects relating to transport at a cost of $124 billion.
This master plan was developed by ADB in consultation with all the 7 member states. I'm definitely sure there are projects that Sri Lanka can take up. Maybe in a month's time, we hope to bring all the member states together once again and discuss on the master plan and actually translate the plan and the document into implementation. It is up to the member states to find the financiers and how to implement. It is up to the member states now.
The 7 BIMSTEC countries also signed a charter outlining the future goals and objectives of this particular body. In addition to that, we also saw 3 agreements being signed. One of these agreements was on providing legal advice when dealing with criminal matters. The other agreement was signed on establishing a technological transfer facility here in Colombo, while the third agreement was on enhancing cooperation between diplomatic training institutes in the 7 BIMSTEC nations.
At the end of today's summit, Sri Lanka handed over the chairmanship of BIMSTEC to Thailand.